Hello students, in this video lesson I am going to give the question answers of chapter physical quantities and measurement. In my previous video already we have discussed few questions, and here I will be giving some answers. So you see, this one you need to write in your exercise book, fill in the blanks. The density of an object remains same. The density of water is 1 gram per centimeter cube. Solid which are denser than liquid sink in that liquid. Compared to liquid, gases are less dense. Name the following. The property of the material which tells us how much mass has been packed, that is called density. SI unit of density is kg per meter cube, that you see I have written kg m to the power minus 3, right? Answer number 3, bottle used to measure density and relative density of liquid is density bottle, that is called density bottle. The vessel used in laboratories to measure the volume of a liquid accurately is called measuring jar. Okay, so measuring jars are used in laboratory for measuring liquids. The upward force by the fluid on an object when an object is either totally or partially submerged in a fluid, that is called upthrust. So this question you will be writing upthrust. Choose the correct option to fill in the blanks. As density does not change, it can be used to identify what a substance is made of. Next, the density of ice is lesser than water. Number 3, if an object is less denser than fluid in which it is placed, it will float on the fluid. Okay, so correct option is float on. Number 4, the buoyant force acts opposite to the direction of gravity. Number 5, larger the volume of the body submerged in the fluid, greater is the upthrust. So answer is greater. Next, number 6, the SI unit or the unit of upthrust is Newton. Okay, so upthrust is a force, its unit is Newton. Give reason for the following. A ring and a brick made of gold have the same density. Okay, so the answer you will be writing here, the density of gold remains same irrespective to shape and size. So this is the reason that a ring and a brick made of gold have same density, because gold have a same density irrespective of its size. Number 2, more specialized measuring vessel is used to measure volume of chemicals in laboratory. So you see, so the answer for this you may write, it is used in laboratory to measure the volume of a liquid accurately. Okay, so this reason you will be writing from it is used in laboratory to measure the volume of a liquid accurately. Number 3, the relative density of a substance remains same in both SI and CGS unit. This answer you will be writing, it is the density of same object, that is relative density remains same. That means density of same object remains same, so it will have same value in SI and CGS unit. Number 4, a nail sinks in water whereas it floats on mercury. So the reason here, mercury is more denser than nail, so nail sinks in water whereas it floats in mercury. So this one you have to write. So the reason is here, right? This is the reason. Swimming in sea water is easier than in fresh water. Reason you will be writing, sea water is saline, its density is more than fresh water. So swimming in sea water is easier than fresh water. Number 6, gases have least density. Reason you will be writing, gas molecules are not closely packed, so its density is less. Number 7, when a ship enters sea water from fresh water, it sinks less. Reason you will write, sea water gives more upthrust as compared to fresh water, so ship sinks in sea water and floats in fresh water, right? So this answer you will be writing in your exercise book. So give reason for the following, choose the correct option and fill in the blanks, match the following, true and false, and correct the sentence. And here also we have choose the correct option and name the following. These all questions you will be writing in your exercise book. Next we have distinguish between the following, mass and density. So you need to write a definition of mass and density. You will be writing its SI unit, right? SI unit of mass is kg, SI unit of density is kg per meter cube. Similarly, volume and density, density of solid and density of liquid, density and relative density, sinking and floating. All first you will be writing its definition, and second you will be writing its unit or if it has any formula. Okay, and question answers. So I will be giving you notes. From there you need to search the answers. You can search the answers from your book, the textbook which you have bought, or if not, I will be giving the pictures of this chapter. From there you will search the answers and you will be writing in your exercise book. Like you see, define density, you need to write a density. Density is defined as mass per unit volume. What does it tell you in terms of how the molecules are packed? So it tells us that number of mass per unit volume, how many number of molecules are packed in a unit volume, we can get from density. What do you mean by capacity of a container? Capacity of a container means the quantity of liquid it can contain, that is volume of liquid it can contain. So how do we take measurements from a convex meniscus liquid? Here answer is here. If it is a convex meniscus, the reading should be taken at the top of the meniscus. Okay, so from here, if it is a convex meniscus, the reading should be taken at the top of the meniscus. So we can write here, when the air gets heated, it expands, its density decreases and rises up, and cold air takes its place. This process is called convection. Next question we have, what do you mean by relative density? What does it tell you? This answer you can see in the screen here. Relative density of a substance is the density of that substance compared to the density of water. It tells us how dense an object is when compared with water. So from relative density of a substance you need to write to compared with water. Next question we have, question number 6. How do the density of an object and the density of liquid affect sinking and floating? Answer you can see here. If the density of a solid is more than the density of liquid in which it is immersed, then it sinks. If the density of solid is less than the density of liquid, then it floats. So number 4th point you will be writing, okay, for the question number 6. Okay, how do the density of an object and density of liquid affect sinking and floating? So you will be writing that 4th point. What do you mean by buoyant force? On what factors does it depend? So for this question, the upward force applied, in place of this you will write the upward force applied by the fluid on an object when an object is either totally or partially submerged in a fluid is called buoyant force. Okay, so this is the answer of first part. It depends upon, you see, greater the buoyancy, the denser the fluid, the greater is the buoyancy. That means it depends upon density and it depends upon volume of the body submerged in the liquid. So it depends upon, first I repeat, density of the object, and it depends upon the volume of the body submerged in the liquid. Okay, so these are the factors upon which buoyancy or buoyant force depend. How does a submarine work? Next question. So answer is here. A submarine has a constant volume, but it can vary its average mass by taking water into its ballast tank. When water is filled in a tank replacing the air, the average mass and thus average density of the submarine increases. This allows it to submerge into the ocean depth. Okay, up to ocean depth. From a submarine has a constant volume to ocean depth, you will be writing answer for this question. Next question, what do you mean by convection? So for this question you will be writing that same answer here. When air gets heated, it expands, its density decreases and rises up, and cold air takes place. This process is called convection. So same answer you will be writing. In the previous question also you wrote this answer, here also you will be writing this convection. And you see the long answer type questions you don't have to write, okay, you will be writing the short answer type questions. And the numericals, last day one video I have made based on numericals, you need to write all the answers as well as question. The solution also I have given in that video, so you will be writing those exercise numericals also here, right? So you will refer that numerical, that physical quantities and measurement video based upon numerical. I have given you the link in your WhatsApp group, so you will be doing those questions also in your exercise book, each and every questions. You see last questions I think I have left, so you will be solving that one by looking the other videos, okay, other numericals. Okay, so these are the questions you need to write in your exercise book here. Except long answer type question, numerical you have to solve. You have to write for the short answer questions also. Distinguish between, you need to write only the definition and SI unit and a formula. 3 minimum 3 points you try to make. If not, if you don't get, only write 2 points, like 2 points of mass, 2 points of density, similar 2 points of volume and 2 points of density, like this. So 2 points minimum you will be writing, and give reason also. So I will be giving the pictures of this chapter. You need to write the reason given by me, or you can search the answers by yourself from the book. Okay, so these are the, choose the correct option, match the following, true and false, and correct the false statement. So first you will be writing the true and false. If it is true, no need to rewrite the sentence, but if it is false, then you have to write that sentence and write the correct form. Okay, choose the correct option. So options you don't have to write, you can just write the direct answers in your exercise book. Options no need to write, direct answers you will be writing, like density is given as mass by volume. Okay, and here name the following, this also you need to write in your book and fill in the blanks. Okay, the chapter, like this page and all, I will be giving a photocopy in your WhatsApp group. So you need to search the answers if you find probable answers for, and if you don't understand from there, then you can search the answers also by yourself. Okay, you might have different book or questions, the content will remain same. You can search the answers from your book also, right? You can refer your own books. It is not mandatory that you have to write from here, just the questions will remain same. Answers, whichever book you will refer, you will be getting the same answers. Okay, I don't think that you will face any problem, but if you have any problem in any questions you are not understanding, then you will let me know. I will be giving those answers also, and in the coming week I will be taking test of this chapter. Okay, so these are the content of this chapter which you see in your screen. These are the measuring jars. Okay, so in one of the fill in the blanks, name the following, I have written a measuring jar. You can write the measuring cylinder also, right? In one of the, name the following, that a measuring vessel which is used in laboratory. For that one you can write here measuring cylinder also, both are correct. And convex and concave, one convex answer you have to write from here. If it is convex meniscus, the reading should be taken at top of the meniscus. You see, this is called convex and this is called concave. Convex is the bulging part and concave is the concave part. Okay, so the line which you see is touching the curved surface, that is called convex, and the line, imaginary line, which you, if you see clearly below, this is called concave meniscus and this is convex meniscus. So actually what happens when we see the measuring cylinder, the liquid seems to be little bit curved, and to get the accurate reading, what we do, we take the imaginary line touching the curved surface. So it can be of two type, it can be of convex and it can be of concave, which already I have explained in my previous video. So it will be convex when water is sticking with the glass, that means force of adhesion is more than force of cohesion, and if the vessel is containing mercury, then it will form convex meniscus. Okay, so this is the reason of concave and convex. So concave in case of glass and water, and convex in case of mercury and glass. Okay, so these are the questions you need to write in your exercise book. That's all for today.